Hi, this is Haley from Knit-o-matic. I'm getting ready to knit my COCOKNITS Mabel sweater with their Knitalong that's starting in early February 2023. So I have started swatching and I'm trying out 3 different yarns and I'll be holding 2 strands together. So I'm trying the Drops Air, the Brushed Alpaca Silk, and the Drops Kid Silk. And I've tried to choose 3 colors that sort of are pretty close to each other. At first I thought I was going to use the Brushed Alpaca Silk with 2 strands together, and I swatched that, and I'm not sort of in love with the texture. It's a very mohairy texture, and I wasn't sure if that's what I really wanted right now, but we'll see. I don't know. I can do anything. That's why we knit, right? Like, so we can do anything. The next option I tried was the Brushed Alpaca Silk and Drops Air, and that was looking pretty good. I like that. It's a little bit rustic looking because the colors aren't exactly the same value. This one's a little bit lighter, that one's a little bit darker. It brightens up the darker one, but it makes it a little bit more rustic with those. You can see the little bits of the silk coming through from the Brushed Alpaca Silk. And my third sample, my third option, was the Drops Air with the Kid Silk, which is a smoother aesthetic. It's very, very pretty. The 2 colors are closer together, so there's less contrast, and the fuzziness is less rustic. It's more finished, polished look. So I'm pretty happy with that. That might be the one that I go with. The tension in the pattern is for 12 stitches and 18 rows over 4 inches on 7mm or US 10.75 needles, and I did not get that. So I am going to, or I gave it another shot, and I did another set of swatches, and I only did the Drops Air combinations, and I did it on 6.5mm 10.5 needles, and that worked out right. So my Air and Kid Silk combo, that came out at 12 stitches, so I'm really happy with that. 12 stitches, 18 rows, nailed it right on. And my Drops Air and Alpaca Silk came out at 11.5 stitches and 18 rows. So if I wanted to, I could probably go down a needle size to 6mm if I was really feeling niggly. It's sort of an oversized sweater, so it's not that big a deal. If it's a little bit off, but I think I'm probably going to go with the one that I got tension on anyway, so I'm not going to knit another swatch. But if I wanted to, that's fine. But I've got gauge, I've got 2 yarns that I like. I haven't committed to the color, but I feel like it's a nice light color. It'll be pretty for going into the end of winter, beginning of spring. And it's been so great this year, so I think that it'll be really, really nice. And for some reason, I kind of like these peachy pinky colors. I don't know why. They're kind of nude, but I don't know. I'm feeling it. Maybe it's coming. Maybe this color is coming in. Who knows? You just got to do what you feel good, right? Like, you got to do what feels good. Anyway, I got some swatches going. That's good. I downloaded the pattern. And I'm just going through it. It's pretty comprehensive, which makes me very happy. The font and the formatting is easy to read, which makes me happy. So it's all very professional, has a nice schematic. Love a good schematic. So I'm just going through it. It says, this sweater is worked using the COCOKNITS method, a common sense system for knitting seamless tailored sweaters from the top down. The COCOKNITS method is explained in detail in COCOKNIT Sweater Workshop by Julie Weisenberger. So Julie has her own method of construction, which is, like she said, in one piece from the top down. And I've never learned this, and I figured, well, why not? Now's the time, right? No time like the present. It's all laid out, her technique, in her book, COCOKNITS Sweater Workshop, which we sell online and in store. But it's all in the book, in the pattern as well. So I figured let's do the pattern. And they're doing it through Knitalong, which is always nice. You get all that support from the company. Isn't that kind? So the overview. Over the years, we've had many requests for an Emma design from the Sweater Workshop book with a rounded neckline, but it only took the Mabel character in Only Murders in the Building to finally inspire me to get one knit up. I love that show. Have you watched that show? I love that show. Only Murders in the Building. It's on Disney Plus and it's really, really good. Whether you're solving murders or want a quick and simple project to knit while watching someone else solve them, Mabel is a loose-fitting, comfortable pullover that fits the bill. She is also infinitely adaptable. Try knitting the neck ribbing into a cowl or extra long fold-over turtleneck. You know what? A turtleneck sounds really good. I like the idea of a fold-over turtleneck on this sweater. I think I might do that. That makes me even more jazzed about this. Add cables, split the hem, knit at knee length, add stripes, the sky's the limit. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to do any of that, but definitely possibly a turtleneck would be nice. It is written in 10 sizes from 36 inch to 72 inch bust, so you have options for fit as well. I think I might do the 36 inch bust. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit small right now, but we shall see. Could probably do the 40 inch too, but I think 30 inch will suit me if I decide to wear it. So 36 inches up to 72. That is very size inclusive. Thank you, Julie. That's very considerate of you. The yarn is whatever. I already showed you the yarn I'm using. The needles, 24 to 32 centimeter for the body, 40 inches or DPNs for the sleeves, body ribbing, magic loop sleeves. God, she gives you lots of information. This is great. I like that. She lets you know why you're using all these needles. Neck ribbing, working binding off. Okay, that'll be interesting to see why we're binding off in small needles. Picking up stitches, fine. We'll see what happens with that. So the sweater worksheet found at the end of the pattern. Stitch markers in different colors, okay, that'll be interesting. Stitch holders or scrap yarn, fine. Row counter, fine. Okay, gauge, 12 stitches, 18 rows. That's what's really important. And for abbreviations and description of all techniques, see COCOKNITS Sweater Workshop and or the glossary and tutorials at COCOKNITS.com. Well, I like glossaries and tutorials online. That's good. Thank you. Okay, beautiful schematic. So it's a cropped pullover, although you can make it longer if you want to, with satin sleeves, but it's in her system, so I don't think you don't have to sew them in. And a crew neck, which can be made into a turtleneck if you like to, which is what's going to happen with me. And then the pattern goes into the upper back, the shoulders, left shoulder. Okay, magic loop, how to knit around corners using modified magic loop. Oh, that's not nice. I love, you know what, I love patterns that have links in them to how-tos. I love that. It's amazing. I love that. That's like quality support. Good pattern. Yay, good pattern. You're a good pattern so far. Okay, this looks like it's going to be really good. We're going to learn a new technique, maybe something that will make our life easier and more fun. More links, sleeves. Looks good. I'm looking forward to it. Here's a chart. Hopefully I will not have to do this, but if I do, that's fine. I'll do it as it comes. I'm going to just file that under do it as it comes because I've got like all these stitch numbers and there's no fill in the blanks. So I'm not intimidated. Julie's going to walk me through this. So I will let you know as soon as I get to the next part in this knit along, and when I cast on, we'll cast on together. Talk to you soon. Bye.